You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter. I slice through the turf like warm butter, planting dreams in the grass, one putt under. You're friendly, unabashed cup cutter.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, your friendly unabashed cup cutter. If you're new to the podcast, you know there's a couple of things that I like to do. One, I like to have a weekly episode with my boys where we talk about golf. Two, I like to give some insights on greenskeepers, on what we do on the golf course. Third thing I like to do is travel my 1971 Volkswagen bus and have conversations. I will talk to golf pros, I will talk to superintendents, cart girls, club fitters, YouTubers, influencers, all that stuff. And how about this one? I'm gonna talk to the guy that's in charge of all the caddies for the Pro-Am at Valspar. I'm gonna be talking to the caddy daddy, Donald Harry. Sir, thank you for wanting to be on the podcast,
welcome.
brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I absolutely, man. When I reached out to you, I thought maybe you wouldn't want to do it, and here you are now having a conversation with me, man. So I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to be here, to tell your story, to talk about what you do, and everything like that.
I appreciate you being here.
Oh, absolutely. No, 100%. So things that we talked about before we even started the podcast, you told me like where you've been, your travels and everything like that. So let's start off from the basics.
Okay.
Where's Donny from?
I'm from a little town just next to Atlanta called East Point, Georgia.
Okay.
Born and raised. My dad was a firefighter in the city of East Point.
Okay.
We, moved out from there after 1975 when I graduated high school.
Okay.
Moved south, a little bit further south than East Point, and moved a little bit further south than that later on, and ended up living in Coweta County, Georgia, which is a metro county south of Atlanta.
Okay.
And after I retired, I moved to Florida so I could play golf year round.
That's right, baby. That's 100%. So what did you do then before you retired?
I was a firefighter.
You were a firefighter as well?
I started out with a little department in 1980.
Okay.
And after 5 years there, I went to a larger department.
Okay.
The small department was the city of Morrow in Clayton County, just south of the airport.
Okay.
In 1985, I joined Fulton County, which is the county that Atlanta's in, the unincorporated part. So I went from one fire station to 23 fire stations. And when I got my paramedic license in 1988, the department I worked with, I was doing part-time training officer at the small department.
Okay.
The chief says, "Hey, I need paramedics. You want to come work both places?" So I said, "Yeah, I can do that, and I'll do that till I vest." Well, I vested in '92, but I didn't leave. I stayed with both departments for 28 years.
Wow.
And I worked 24 at one, 24 at the next, and then off for 24.
Holy shit.
And so I retired in 2016 with Fulton County after 31 years. In 2018, I retired from Morrow with 38 years.
Holy shit, Donny. Yeah. You served your county, you served your state for, wow.
And I tell everybody I loved every minute, and I don't miss a second.
No shit. Wow, so you have seen some stuff. Because, I have friends that are comps, I have friends that are firefighters and everything, both, and of course, being a military guy, we've seen some shit. But, you have... literally, you're running into the fire.
Yep.
Literally.
That's what, it's the big joke is we're running in while the rats are running out.
What would you say that your biggest, your biggest fear that you had? Do you have any like really bad scares or anything like that? Like something that you're like, oh shit, should I still be doing this?
Yeah. The only time that one of my assignments was on a truck crew, which is a ladder truck. And one of our jobs are to ventilate. So if there's a fire in a house, our job is to get on the roof and cut a hole, which releases the heat and the smoke from the house so the fireman can get in. The biggest fear is falling through the roof because you don't know the extent of the fire that's under your feet. So that was one of my biggest fears, is to get up there because you got to cut a hole of, at least 4x4 and then open it up so that it releases the heat, but you never know what's under your feet.
No shit.
Yeah.
That was the one time that you're like, you don't know what the outcomes is going to be.
When the asphalts are melting, the asphalt shingles are melting under your feet, and you're trying to get a hole cut so these guys can go in the front door. The biggest fear probably.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sure you probably maybe lost some guys too throughout your years or anything like that, or?
Luckily, the only time we lost one was one of our guys was a dive master, and I was on the dive team for a little while,
Okay.
and he was at a dam on Chattahoochee River doing some training and helping them, and he got sucked into one of the returns under the dam while he was diving, and he was trapped in that. They wanted to pull him out, but they're afraid to pull him in half. But finally, he just had, all the blood was sucked out of his upper body into his legs,
shit.
and he passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Wow.
That was tough.
Oh, I'm sure. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought that it would end up like, and it's because of training, right? I mean, again, you train. Doesn't matter if it's the military, fire department, police department. You got to train for the worst case scenarios, but you don't think of something like that happen.
No. That's just,
man.
We train. Training is every day just about.
Yeah. Right.
You're always going over something.
Yeah. Right. What would you say would have been your most memorable moment?
That's easy. So I was working for one of the stations I was working at.
Okay.
And it was actually the city of Fairburn, and it was their fire station, but we occupied it. We manned the station for them.
Okay.
Got a call in as a vehicle fire. No big deal, We jump in the truck, me and two other guys, one driver, me, another guy in the engine. And as we're going, we see a column of smoke off in the distance. It says, it's a lot of smoke for a car fire. So we pulled up, and it was a vehicle fire, but it was a tanker truck with used old motor oil in a tanker, who had come off the interstate, crossed the road, and crashed into the subway, which was connected to a gas station.
Oh, shit.
And it was a vehicle fire.
Yeah,
but he didn't hit anything crossing the road. He hit a car at the pump. He hit the pump, crashed into the subway. One of the guys in the car lost their lives, and the girl working in the subway lost her life.
Oh, my goodness.
He had a medical emergency.
Yeah.
Some heart attack or something.
Yeah. Well,
We were there for 14 hours.
Holy
because
shit.
we're trying to keep the fire out of the oil tank, which we did, and then we had to get a crane to pull the truck out of the building. I won't never forget that for as long as I got a picture somewhere of me walking away from the building. After wasn't long after we got there, somebody took a picture of it, and it's like everything's burning behind me, and I'm just walking back towards the truck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was
wow.
one I'll never forget.
I mean, again, you're going to the fire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And it's such an adrenaline rush.
Oh, I'm
it's
sure.
Unbelievable, especially when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know how to handle yourself inside a fire.
Yeah.
And when you first open that nozzle and you knock that fire down, and it's like, and you're talking about 1400 degrees, and you're crawling in on your hands and knees to try to find the seat of the fire, and you knock it down, you put it out. You're coming out, you're high-fiving in the yard because, but the adrenaline rush is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, I'm sure. Holy shit. Have you been able to match that adrenaline since you've been done?
Say that again now?
Have you ever been able to match that adrenaline since you left?
No.
Wow.
No.
You don't get that on the golf course?
I did one time.
And what was that for?
A hole-in-one.
Of course, baby.
Hole-in-one.
I feeling that you were getting there.
Yep.
When was your hole-in-one?
January 8th of this year.
No
Yep.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Yep. It was at Hernando Oaks
Okay.
on hole number 3.
Okay.
131-yard par 3 and with a 9-iron.
No shit.
Prettiest shot you've ever seen. Nice little draw right to left onto the green and just trickled into the hole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually then a perfect segue then, because I want to start talking about golf and such like that. So I'll mirror that too. So I had my first hole-in-one last year at Lexington Oaks, hole number 2, 9-iron, 136. And the fact that I had 2 of my buddies there, and just like I'm sure with yourself, that bragging right that I have with my buddies, they hate me for it. They hate me for it.
That's okay. Yeah, but one of the guys that was with me, Tony Cason.
Yep.
Short story about that. When I lived in Georgia, I was a member of a golf club, Summer Grove.
Okay.
And I started playing the men's group. Well, the guy named Tony Cason was playing in the men's group also, and we got to where we played together. We played about the same, and we always rode together. And I told him one day, I said, well, this is the last time I'm playing. I'm moving to Spring Hill, Florida.
Yeah.
He said, no, you're not. I said, yeah, I am. He said, no, you're not. He says, I'm moving to Spring Hill, Florida. And I moved down in February and then of 2020,
Yep.
right at the cusp of COVID.
Yep.
And then he moved down a month later,
No shit.
and we still playing the golf together.
Oh, that is awesome.
And I was at Southern Hills with him playing. He got his first hole-in-one last
Too
year.
cool.
And he was with me when I got my hole-in-one.
Wow. So then how long have you been playing golf? What got you into golf then? Like how that whole story?
Well, one of the guys I worked with at the City of Mara Fire Department, his family owned a golf shop,
Okay.
Gorilla Golf Outlet,
And what year was this? Like how long?
1980.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so there was four of us. It was me and John and Carl and Soup. His name was Soup because his last name was Campbell.
I love nicknames.
We started
Caddy.
playing golf, and I started working in the golf shop and, re-gripping clubs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Just
something.
something. And then we would play golf. We drank a lot of beer. There's 4 firemen on the golf course.
Of course.
I can only tell you certain stories. That I
Oh,
can't
that's
tell you.
totally fine. I can turn the cameras off later.
But we played a lot, and then I kind of got away from it. My last marriage kind of was bad.
Okay.
But then I married my wife Nancy, and her 2 sons. And Jason bought a set of clubs once and said, "I want us to play golf." I said, "Well, you got to have somebody to play with." I had given my clubs to my sister
Okay.
for her special needs school,
Okay.
and so they would have clubs.
Okay.
So I had to went and bought some more clubs.
Yeah, why not? Right.
Yeah. And from then it's been uphill ever since.
Wow.
You go from one set of clubs to a better
Oh,
set
of
of gloves
course.
to she takes me to get fitted for clubs, and
Yeah.
it was
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
love it. I love the game. I could play every day if my marriage would survive.
I hear you, man. It's crazy. It's funny that you say that. So it's like I golf less now because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so busy with the podcast. Like I used to be able to golf on a whim. Hey Dave, we're golfing Tuesday. I'm like, I'll be there.
Right.
It's like as long as it's early in the morning, because my wife is usually in bed till about 10, and then 11 o'clock. So by the time I'm done,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it's funny now with this damn podcast, man, which I love. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I just have to golf less. It's just a lot.
I play 3 days a week.
Beautiful.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
And where do you play at?
Different. Well, Tuesdays been playing at Rivard,
Okay.
but we kind of changed that up, and now we're playing at Silverthorne, a men's group
Okay.
of Silverthorne.
Okay.
Thursdays, Hernando Oaks.
Okay.
And Friday, me and my buddy Garrett Howard.
Yep. Is he the one that's joining us
He's
today?
going to join us today.
Awesome.
Met him through his son, and my son are police officers together in Clearwater.
Oh, good shit.
We got together one day, all played.
Yeah.
And we've been buddies ever since.
Oh, that's
Really,
awesome. Beautiful.
Yeah, we play at different places.
It's amazing how golf does that.
I know.
I don't think there's any other sport at any level of skill where you can get together and have a good time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Baseball, softball, whatever it may be, but from all over the world.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And what a small world
It really
that
is.
you had that, between your friend that moved down to Spring Hill
Yeah.
too, and then also that your son and his son play together. Now you guys
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. I love this sport.
I do too.
Yeah.
We have a blast. I have a blast. We have fun.
I can't wait to come bring you out here. And you've never played here before?
No.
Oh my Lord, you're in for a treat. I'm very blessed that I get to bring guys out here and gals. Mostly it's just been guys. But you know what I mean, to come out here and play this beautiful course we have here at Temple Palms. I mean, I'm not saying that just because I work here. I golf all over the place too. But man, it's been hard to find one that tops this one. You know what I mean? Oh, that's good stuff.
I'll compare this one to Southern Hills. 'Cause
Roger that.
Southern Hills is.
Be honest with me, please. I love to.
I will.
Absolutely. So then I dive a little bit more into golf, right? Because I might have to move this segment up a little bit.
Right.
When we walked up to here, and even before when we were talking on the phone, you mentioned you have a lot of memories with Volkswagen.
Yes.
So when you saw my Volkswagen, I've had this for a while. I've restored it. Obviously, it's not your traditional colors. We even had a gentleman say that's completely different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Please tell me your experiences with Volkswagens. Like, what is your...
My father, my dad, bought, when I was younger, I was probably 14, bought a Volkswagen bus. It was a green one. And, of course, it was mom and dad and the 4 kids, me and my 3 sisters. And we would travel in it. We would travel down to Tampa because that's where my mom's brother lived, down here in Tampa. And that's where we'd go on vacation. And we would take Daddy was a member of a hunting club, and we would go to the hunting club, and he put me in that driver's seat and taught me how to drive in this kind of vehicle, this bus, at the hunting club on the dirt roads.
Wow.
And that's how I learned to drive in that green Volkswagen bus. And when I seen your bus, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Just the memories I have of it.
That's beautiful.
And then he had a Harley Davidson he bought. It was a 250 Sprint.
Okay.
And we would haul it to the hunting club.
Yeah.
We'd take the seats out and lift the Harley and put it in the back of the bus.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
then take it to the
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now.
This is awesome.
I'm going to tell you this right now because, being the Volkswagen community, we're a little, some of us, I guess I am too, it's not a van, it's a bus. And the fact that you already said it from the get-go that it's a bus. So I know, because a lot of Volkswagen friends in the community too, they watch my podcast and everything. So they're going to appreciate you and they're going to love that story. Yeah. That's amazing. So do you recall what year it was? What year Volkswagen?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. This is probably, I was probably 14 because I wasn't know to drive legally yet. So I was born in 57, 67, probably late 60s.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around.
So maybe it might have been.
I don't know what year his was.
So, do you remember? Did it have a split in the middle or no?
No.
Okay, so it had to been a 686.
And I don't think it had a sliding doors. I think it had two doors that opened up like.
Okay,
like a hinge.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So most definitely, it had to been. If it didn't have the split, it must have been either 68 and up.
Yeah.
Because from 68 and up, it was the bay window, like this. But that's
didn't have louvered windows.
Yep, which I love these things. Yeah, that's awesome.
I remember driving the first time we took it to Florida. It broke down, and it was fairly new vehicle. And Daddy figured out he opened the engine cover, kind of found out the coil wire come off.
No shit.
That's all it was.
Oh, that's beautiful. So I'm gonna tell you, because that's from Georgia down here to Tampa when that happened, right?
Yep.
So my little short story real quick, because I don't want to derail from you. My wife and I, we had a 69 Bug stationed in Virginia. I was stationed at the Pentagon. It was our 10-year anniversary? My wife will have to remind me. We're going from DC area to Virginia Beach. And typically it's a 3-hour drive, right? Took us 10 hours in that 69 Bug. Because I didn't realize, I'm trying, like, is it the oh my gosh, is it the points? Is it what's causing us to stop? It was so intermittent. I couldn't figure it out. Sure enough, on the ignition coil on the backside, the wire was just touching. So it retired to come off. The best part about that whole trip, my wife and I didn't argue once. We've been married now 25 plus years now and everything, but it was just an amazing, those damn Volkswagens, man.
One more funny little
Oh, I love them. No, please, we got all the time. Story. I love it. I love it.
My first car was a 1970 Maverick, Ford Maverick.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
My buddy Bobby had a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yep.
And I tell my sons this, they freak out when I tell them the story. We used to play tag in our cars. We had steel bumpers. We didn't have plastic bumpers. We'd drive around the same town and we'd see each other. We'd bump each other in the rear and they'd take off and run and play tag.
I gotta write
my
this
sons
down.
would freak out about that. You play tag in your car?
I'm gonna write this down. 21. I gotta remember that is funny as shit. Like obviously you wouldn't hit each other really hard or nothing like that, but it's just enough to you're there. My buddies and I used to do that all the time with when we're stationed in Hanscom. My buddy Joe Libby and I, who's from Maine as well. And sure as shit, if he's at the light and I see him, we just give him a little touch. Yeah. Oh, that's good shit, man. Oh, I can't wait to share that story with everybody.
We terrorized the city of East Point in our cars.
No shit. Oh my God.
Thank God my dad worked there.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is funny. Oh, Donnie, that's great shit, man. Well, shit, let's get into a little bit more golf. So something I like to do on the podcast, I want to talk to everybody, and not even just on the podcast, just in general. I like to have a quickie.
Okay.
So my podcast is called Your Friendly Unabashed Cup Cutter, Your Fuck.
Okay.
This is a Your Fuck Quickie, 5 quick questions.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
How many practice swings?
2.
Your favorite shot or club?
Probably the 60 degree, about 70 yards.
Okay. Okay. Music or no music?
Music.
When you're putting, do you read the green thoroughly or you just kind of give it a glance and you just hit it?
I give it a glance. I've tried putting with a marker, a point, but I can't do that.
Yep.
So I just try to get an overall look at how the green moves and just pick my spot. I'm not good at it.
Yep, no worries at all. No shit. And then last question, driver or passenger?
Driver.
Driver. Nothing wrong with that, my guy. You like being in control. You're a firefighter. I can see that. Well, shit. Well, thank you for having a quickie with me. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. No. I mean, it's kind of odd to say that you and I had a quickie in my Volkswagen, but it's a story to have. All right, man. So the one reason, I want to say the one reason the one thing I'm really excited for you being on here is you are the caddy daddy for Valspar. And I said this once or twice on the podcast. I'm the proud guy to give you that
That's
name.
exactly right.
I
That's
appreciate
exactly
that,
right.
sir. I
And I
cannot
like
wait.
it. I
It's
like
perfect. The second we're on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like, you're like the caddy daddy. Dave, I like that. I'm like, it's perfect. Because you're really corralling a bunch of cats.
Yes.
We're folks that have never had a chance to do this before. It is such an amazing experience that we get to do.
Yes.
Walk on a PGA level event. And as golfers, 90% of us, I'm sure, have never been caddied before in our lives.
Yes.
But we've seen it. So I know, Donnie, I have a bunch of questions for you. I got some questions from social media that I reached out to. But there's some things that I wanted to get off the bat first for myself. How did you find yourself being in this position at Valspar?
Well, when we first moved down here,
Okay.
I don't
2020.
2020, I heard I didn't volunteer in 2020, but 2021 come around,
Okay.
and it's like I don't know how I heard about it, but I went online and applied to be part of it. Mm-hmm. Ended up being on the pro-am side as a greeter.
Okay.
My job for the first year was to stand there, and when the amateurs or celebrities came up in their cars for the valet parking, we get their bags out of their clubs. And
Okay.
we kind of give them a hard time about things if we knew them. Like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing Goose Gossage come up in this little bitty car, and he's got his knees just about in his chest, and I opened the door and said, Goose couldn't get a bigger car. He says, it's only damn one they had.
Oh, that's funny.
And Fred McGriff and Tiki Barber, and then just, meeting
Too
people like
cool.
that. It was really cool. It really
cool.
was. And after about 3 years of that, I was talking to Mark, who was who became the chair
Okay.
of the Pro-Am,
Okay.
and he called me up there to help him with the caddies, checking in the caddies. And after it was all said and done, me and him were talking. He says, this really needs to be a committee of itself because there's so much going on. This
Yeah.
is something. He said, I just need to find somebody to do it. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, if you can't find anybody, let me know and I'll do it. Not really sure if he looked for anybody else. Mark. But I took over I'm a co-chair now with the Pro-Am.
Yep.
And my job is to recruit caddies.
Yeah.
And the first year I did it, we needed 200 plus caddies for Wednesday and
Yeah.
90 plus caddies for Monday.
Wow.
And in the second year, last year it wasn't as many because of the number of players.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this year's the same thing. We based it on numbers.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got started in it. Just,
Wow. Just the fact that there was a need for somebody to just corral the madness.
Yeah.
Because when I did it last year, it was we're just so excited to be there. Where are we going? Where do we need to go? Where do we need to park? That whole regime, so which I want to dive into that a little bit because there's going to be a lot of people that have never done this before.
Right.
So if you're doing it for a few years now, what has been your most memorable moment as a caddy daddy?
Probably is when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And there are unfortunate times. I mean, I like being kind of inside the ropes a little bit.
Of course.
When all the caddies are out
Yeah.
doing their thing, I can pretty much go where I want to.
Yeah.
I can go behind the ropes. I can meet different people. You meet celebrities. You meet PGA pros. It's just occasionally. I don't push myself on anybody.
Of course.
I don't ask for autographs.
Of course.
None of that stuff.
Yep.
It's just nice to be in the presence of
course.
some players that are greatness.
Of course.
Just to know that what they've done and how they've, and one of the things I learned not a long time ago is that I will never be on the PGA Tour.
It's the closest you're ever going to get, Donnie.
That's it.
It's the closest you're ever going to get.
But it's just nice to be behind the scenes and see things that most people don't see.
Don't see, no.
Like the scoring booth and things like that.
Man.
You don't.
It's such an amazing. If I know we're overbooked. What is on Monday, right? 84. I think we're at right now.
No, I'm back. I'm at 80 now.
Oh, so 4 guys do. Oh, that's good stuff. That's
A lot
good.
of people are real
That's awesome.
helpful.
That's very true. That's very good.
Yeah, very helpful.
So what are some of the difficulties that you have being the caddy daddy? What are some of the biggest things that you've had over the years?
Well, I think the biggest issue I've had is the barrage of emails I get. Because now I send out one big email at somewhere at the end of November, 1st of December.
That's right.
To all the past caddies that I've had.
Yep.
Because I got a list of them.
Which we appreciate.
I got all their emails, and I send out an email blast.
Yep.
Say, it's time, who wants to be a caddy?
Yep.
And then...
But what's the one thing you put down on the bottom there on that email, what not to do?
I said, please respond to just me.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not hit reply to all.
It's because you figured I sent out an email to 200 plus caddies, and when they reply to all,
yeah, I'm sorry, I don't need to know you can't make it because of your cat or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to know that. I mean, it's just a little gripe, which I can understand for yourself. We all don't want to see all of it
because I have to go through every single email.
Yeah.
Because one of the problems I've had a couple of comments, negative comments about somebody didn't get to caddy or had to wait too long because I wasn't their buddy.
Yep.
So this year, the way I'm doing is when you responded to me, the date and time you responded goes on a spreadsheet.
Okay.
And I go from the first to the last. And that's how I'm going to distribute the caddies.
Tracking.
Tracking.
Just to make it so much easier for you and to avoid the headache. Like, listen, I sent out this email on this date.
Yep.
You waited a month and a half, 2 months, whatever. So now you're really just racking, stacking. That's all you're really doing. Like from the first come, first serve in a way. You know what I mean?
I've probably got 6 different spreadsheets that I've got out.
Wow.
There for everybody from last year. I had 10 people who didn't get to caddy, who got left standing.
Okay.
They're at the top of the list. That's the only fair way to do it.
Awesome.
They moved to the top of the list. And I'll do the same thing this year. If
course.
you're left standing,
yeah,
you go to the top of the list next year.
Oh, good stuff.
That's a guarantee for them to be able to caddy.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then you start making sure everything's lined up. And
of course.
You have somebody says, I can't be there, something's happened, which is fine.
Yeah.
It happened. I know it happened.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I know I have 130 caddies for Wednesday and 80 caddies for Monday, but I still don't know how many players I've got. We don't know that until the last minute.
Wow, really?
I may not know until Sunday before the tournament.
See, this is all good. This is why I'm so happy that you're on. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of guys watching on all social media and on my YouTube and everything like that. It's just because we had no idea.
Yeah.
No shit. So you really have no clue.
So what I'll do is, and I'm going to send out I got instructions and stuff that go out. I want to make sure I had everything set before I send all this out. Where to park, what to wear, how to, different things. And sometimes I have no shows. They're on the list, so I have to have some extras there. Of
course, you have to. Of course,
because I don't want to have to go carry your bag.
You rather have too many or not enough.
Right.
That's always been the thing with anything. You know what I mean?
Try to have 10 more than what I need.
Tracking. Okay.
So when I find out the definitive number, how many players I've got, is I may have to back my list up. If I have 80 and I don't need but 60, that means I got to back to 70. And some people are going to be upset, but then they're going to know that up front.
Of course.
When I send out, they're going to know that.
Okay, of course.
And I would love to get all 80 and all 130 as caddies. I would love to. That would be the ideal thing, is not have extras.
Of course.
And not send anybody home.
Of course. Yeah.
But I can only do what I can do.
Oh, of course.
It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I mean, it is. I hope just guys need to understand that. I mean, this is a volunteer basis.
Yeah.
You're not getting paid. You might get a tip, you may not, but it's unfortunate that you got to respond to these emails as quickly as you can. One email, not to everybody, but also to the folks that just need to realize that it's, there's only so many slots, and there's always next year, unfortunately. If we're not picked again this year, I mean, if I don't get picked this year, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Now, all the guys, the caddies, they're all great. They're all, they're all,
we're all enthusiastic. We're golfers, and we all want to be there.
It's fun. You get out there.
Oh, it's amazing.
There'll be 4 amateurs and 1 pro.
Yeah.
For Monday.
Yeah.
And because the amateurs pay a certain amount of money to play on Monday.
Yep.
And then they pay a certain amount on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And because I think it's $4,500 they pay for Monday.
What? Holy shit!
It's $9,000 to play on Wednesday.
I got to turn down my microphone on that one. Guys have to pay $4,500 just to play that shit?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's just Wow.
And Monday is a pro.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday is a pro.
Wow.
You know, you may have maybe a Jordan Spieth on Monday, but not on
Wednesday tracking.
On Wednesday, you will have Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
Monday, you won't. You'll have a lower.
Yeah.
But it's still a pro. It's still,
wow.
It's still play on the tour.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
And a lot of corporates, a lot of, they've changed the name from the Celebrity Pro-Am just to the Pro-Am.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But there'll still be, I'm sure, some celebrities there. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, of course. You're not going to know until they show up. Yeah.
The Wednesday tee times are decided Tuesday at the pairing party.
Oh.
So I don't know what I don't know who's teeing off when on Wednesday.
Wow.
And
that is crazy.
that's why
man.
it's the last minute, because Sunday, or if I know before, I will.
Yeah.
Then I'll know how many caddies I need.
Gotcha.
And
so when it comes to that, was it the 15th? Because I know it's the 16th is Monday.
16th is a Monday.
So 15th, you're just on your computer, just waiting for you're ready to hit send. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. So so one thing that I wanted to ask you, for those that have never done it before, what can they expect? What should they expect to happen when it's their first time doing it?
So what will happen on Monday, which is a shotgun start?
Okay.
All the caddies will sign in at one particular time.
Yep.
And as the players sign in on the first floor of the 18th skybox.
Yep.
We're on the second floor.
Yep.
So walkie-talkie, they'll send me, people sign in, there's 4 people sign in, I'll send the first 4 caddies down. And that's the way it will go until everybody's carted out to their starting hole. One of the things is, you can wear shorts if you want to, no golf shoes, wear tennis shoes. You basically carry a bag for an amateur, and it could be a carry bag, lightweight carry bag. It could be a staff bag. So be prepared, because Copperhead, as you know, is not flat.
No, it is not flat. I will say this, though, as the guy that's done it, I would recommend guys and gals that's going to be doing it, do some stretches, do some heel kicks, like heel to butt. That is a great stretch while you're standing there waiting to do something. Because I'm telling you, you don't realize how exhausting it is going up and down, all this. You would never expect it to be like that for those that have never been there before. So that's my one tip of doing it. Heel to butt stretches as you're standing there.
Yeah, Copperhead's more of a Georgia course than a Florida course.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's right there by the beach. Yeah. Well, within reason. But yeah.
Wow. But that's, it's not, I would be prepared with a towel. Mm-hmm. Now we try to make, we usually give towels out to the caddies as they come and go, but you'll get a bib for the player with the player's name on it.
Yep.
And it's, and you're just kind of, you don't really necessarily have to have experience with golf.
No.
You have to know about the game, maybe.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
One of the things if I was a caddy, what I would like to ask the player, how far do you hit your driver? How far do you hit your 7-iron? And then we can go from there.
Yep.
If your 7-iron is a 150 club,
Yep.
I can tell you what your 120 clubs are going to be.
Yep.
Probably going to be a pitching wedge.
Yep.
Then you're going to ask me. I got bring you a rangefinder.
Yeah.
They may not have one.
Yep. I would recommend that folks just use an app on their phone.
Yeah.
If they can, just that way, then you can see like 18 birdies or whatever it may be. That we can see the distance and see the map.
Yep.
Because if you've never been there before, it can be a little overwhelming. Like you don't know if it's going dogleg left, dogleg right, downhill. Either have that rangefinder with you, or you have that other thing with you. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, good to have. So especially, and now I'm sure with the amateurs, I'm sure you can have one with a slope on it.
Yep.
You may not need a 9-iron for a 120 shot if it's uphill or downhill.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, very true. That's my buddy there. That's Cargo. Been on the podcast.
What's up, buddy?
He's very excited that you're here today. Little side story. Cargo's here, everybody. And the fact that he's
Good to meet you, buddy.
We're actually trying to most definitely gonna go out together. We're probably gonna ride down there together in Tink, and try to be a caddy together.
Awesome.
If we can make that work, sir. We're gonna make sure we sign in together.
Is he on my list?
Yes, sir. He is. Yep.
You said Cargo. I don't remember a Cargo.
Louis de Cruz.
Oh yeah.
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 Wow, you fucking know everybody's name. Holy
seen
shit.
so many.
Holy shit. That's
Fucking hat.
yeah,
like that?
I
You
know
like
that,
that?
right? See? I gave it to him, man.
He
I
gave
love
me that
it.
name. I said, I got to have the hat.
Right? I take credit for that one. So, all right. So I got a few more questions that I want to ask you too, because I reached out in social media asking folks like, hey, I'm going to have the Caddy Daddy here in Tink, which I was told is now called Tink Talk. I got to get that. Tink Talk.
I like it.
Right? I got to get
like
that.
it.
I know I'm not going to say the gentleman's name because he's going to try to get it trademarked so he can take all the rights and everything from me. All right, so here we go. From Robert Benelli. Oh, I love doing this. From Robert Benelli, he asked, what is the most challenging part of your job?
Well, I try to, I have a lot of caddies that come back
Okay.
for more than 1 year. And they would like to caddy with their buddies or
Yep.
caddy for certain things. And I do my best the last couple of years to try to make that work.
Of course.
And it's not always possible.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
hurts. It hurts because
Of
I
course.
know, these caddies I've known for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And they even find caddies for me.
Yeah.
If I need more.
Yeah.
And so I try to make some kind of adjustment
course.
for them. But it's really hard to do.
I mean, we're asking a lot from you already. That's the thing, right? That's why, like, when we go to sign in, we're going to make sure we're signing in my name, then his name, that type of thing, to make it easier when you do the names.
Right.
But I mean, people just got to realize too, you ask for these special requests. My man's got a lot on his plate.
Yeah.
Once all the caddies are out, now you're like, okay, where's my beer? Let's relax. Let's go to the Hooters Nest. That type of thing. Yeah. All right, man.
That's trying to make everybody happy. That's the hardest,
Yeah.
most difficult part.
Yep. I love this question. Somebody asked, this is what we actually talked about this, sir. Somebody asked, what does it mean when people say do not reply to all when it goes to emails? Actually, my man, right? We talked about it earlier. No. Yeah, you did. And he brought it up first. Yeah.
Well, I had to understand when I get emails
Yeah.
stacked on top of each other. Now, a lot of the emails are responding to my email, so
Yeah.
they're all under that email.
Yeah.
So when I open all these emails, I just emailed out 200 emails.
Yeah.
And when they reply all I see is all this list of names under that
Shit,
email
see?
that they responded.
Yeah.
And I'm having to open these emails to
Oh,
see them
Lord,
all.
please.
And it's like, it'll be 4 pages long trying to get through these responses.
Just to get to one.
Yeah.
Yep. See, there it is,
Tough,
folks.
tough.
You just heard it from the man himself.
Please.
Read the instructions. Reply to him.
Just me.
I don't need to know about your damn cat. I'm just saying that right now. I don't give a shit. I love it. Thank you, Mr. Caddy Daddy.
Now, I will say this.
Yeah.
Majority of them do reply just to me.
Of course, we do. Of course. But it's like few that it's just sometimes get just a bit of pain in the butt. But that's okay. We'll go through it. We will go through this. Let me see if I can find another question for you, sir. Well, this one's kind of, I don't know if this is a joke or not. I think it is. From Alan Bruce. He asks, will the rounds take less than 5 hours? Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're pretty quick. Really. I mean, we're hitting and we're
pretty
moving.
quick. The shotgun start helps a lot, and then the split tee times for Wednesday, we'll have 2 different waves of tee times for Wednesday. So
Yeah. No, I hear it.
and we utilize the 1st and 10th tees also with that.
Of course, yeah. What's I mean, of course, that's already kind of too late. What's the better day to go? Is it Monday or Wednesday? Just out of curiosity, just came in my head.
I would think Monday because it's a shotgun start. You don't have to wait as long. Everybody goes
right.
out at the same time.
That's right.
Wednesday is a little bit longer day.
Yeah.
Because now I have my check-in times different for the caddies
Tracking.
for Wednesday because I don't want you checking at 6 and wait till 1 o'clock
Of course.
So I'll stagger those check-in times.
Of course.
And it's important to know that when I give you a check-in time,
Yep.
like Mondays, like if the tee time start at 8 or 9 or whatever time, I don't know what time it's going to start yet.
Yeah.
That everybody comes at the same time and checks in.
Yeah.
Because if I get to your name and you're not there,
That's right. Yeah, we're getting there at dark 30. We're getting there early in the morning. We're gonna watch the guys cut the grass. We're gonna do everything. I'm not even trying to cut a cup. That's a dream. That's my dream. Is I want to go to every big major course, every outing, and let me just cut one cup. I know what I'm doing, everybody. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think that's it. Because all of these questions we've kind of already talked about. We talked about the whole first come first serve thing. We talked about this is all volunteer work, so you're not getting paid, and everything like that. So
I will say this about that.
Okay.
Is that we can't tell the players to tip the caddies. We can't tell them to tip them. We can't tell them how much. We encourage it, to fit their caddies, what their caddies done for them.
Of course.
They're carrying their bag for them. Just be, if you can, be generous to them.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. Well, shit.
Especially if you've got a staff bag.
Man, good Lord, I can't, man. I better start doing calf raises. I better stop doing calf
Or bring
raises.
your own lightweight bag.
Right?
That's what
Well,
they do at Stream Song.
Oh, really?
The caddies have lightweight bags. They'll swap your clubs into a bag.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, my experience that I had last year, because I was with the president of Zinn for North America, right? He didn't have his own bag. I had to get one of the rental ones, whatever it was, right? That damn strap. I could not figure out the damn strap for the life of me. It was falling apart. I'm just holding. That was the most frustrating thing. And then I just got to give one little tip, because like if you have any other tips that you want to give out too, I have one tip: stick to your guy as if you're like right on rice. So what the hell? Yep. Stick to them, because I'll tell you what, I lost the president like twice last year. I was fucking with the bag. Shit, where'd it go? I was walking. I was like, where's my kid? Where's my kid? Couldn't find him. So I'm telling you this right now, and I'll tell this my boy Cargo here. When we get our name called down to go downstairs, it's like going into like the big game, right? Yeah. Okay, who am I assigned to? That's your guy. Okay, sir, what do you need? What can I do for you? I mean, you're just hovering. You're literally going to be hovering them, because again, you don't want to lose them, and also you want to make sure, like, if they want to go to the practice area, if they want to go maybe grab a drink, maybe if they need to go to the bathroom, ask them what kind of toilet paper they need to use, whatever you got to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on them when you guys go down the stairs. Yeah, that's a big one.
You know, make sure your towel's wet so you can clean the golf ball. You know, well, sometimes I'll wet half a towel. Yep. Half is to clean, and the other half is to dry. You know, just something to have. Something handy to have, you know. Yep,
absolutely.
And, you know, watch the weather.
Yeah.
And beware of the weather. Beware to dress accordingly.
Yep.
Because sometimes it's been pretty chilly out there in the mornings.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Get something that's a windbreaker or something that's easily to put away, or even, if you need to, stash it in their bag. Yep. You know what I mean? Hell, you're carrying it. You're putting shit in their bag. But shit, damn it. Donny, I got really nothing much else, man. We covered a lot of things. We have a nice long conversation, sir, and I know we can keep on going forever. But I mean, is there any other anything else that you want to talk about? Being the caddy daddy, being there, anything like that whatsoever?
Just be patient.
Okay.
Ask my caddies to be patient. I give the information as I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not holding anything back.
Yep.
And it's a lot of last minute stuff. You know, once I get my numbers in place.
Yep.
I've got them now. So just probably the next couple of days, I'm going to send out information sheets for both Monday caddies and Wednesday caddies.
Okay.
Got to give you a heads up about how things are going to work.
Of course.
But I will verify check-in times for Monday and check-in times for Wednesday. Verify those tee times.
Yep.
And then I won't give those out to the caddies there until close to time, because that way I know how many caddies I need.
Tracking. So, okay. Oh, good stuff.
And I'd like to thank them all for their cooperation, because it all works out in the long run.
Of course.
Not for everybody 100%, because sometimes I just don't know how many players I'm going to have yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing, again, a lot of people don't realize, like we mentioned earlier in the podcast, is that you don't know until the night of the 15th.
Nope.
So, I mean, you may only need 70 guys. Yeah. So 14 guys are 10 guys are like, I'm sorry, guys, next year. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's, I'm really looking forward to this, man. I'm really looking forward to, for my boy here, Cargo, to be able to enjoy this. It's such an experience.
Yeah.
And the cool part is, that I don't know if guys know, we have the pass for the whole week.
Yeah.
We can go wherever.
Yeah, your credentials are good for the whole tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That'll be something fun to do. It's like, okay, guys, we did some caddying that time. Let's go back on Saturday morning or Friday and let's go check it out. Let's really explore and everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if you've never been inside the ropes. First time caddies.
Because
I got some guys coming from the junior tour that they got here locally.
Yeah.
Some teenagers and high school people.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what an experience for them.
Yeah.
I mean, to go underneath, like when you're walking through in the bleachers. I mean, again, there's not going to be a lot of people in the bleachers, but still the fact that you're in a close quarter, walking in, there's like stadium seating behind you. The coolest feeling in the world.
You're standing on the tee box with a PGA pro.
Yes. It is so rad. And a lot of these pros are so cool to talk to. Oh. I mean, I'm not going to push the whole Your Fuck Golf podcast at all, but I'm just going to bullshit with them. I'm just going to be myself. Yep. And then if I can get a quickie with them, I'm going to fucking do it. But it's, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah. It's going to be a blast, man.
Yeah. And, the other people that you remember that these people you're caddying for, they paid a lot of money to play this.
I don't know if you heard this. If you heard it earlier when we were walking up, $4,500 to play on Monday. $9,000 to play on Wednesday for the amateur.
I had that question too. I'm like, I wonder what they're paying to get into this.
That's
Yeah,
what they
actually,
pay.
that was a question. Oh, I'm so sorry too. That was a question. Is how much are they are paying to play?
I remember.
That brings a good point. So if you're gonna go out there and volunteer, that means you're volunteering and you're putting the best foot forward and making sure they're getting their money's worth.
That's right.
Creating an experience for them.
That's
I
right.
remember the first time I was there, and I walked to the 18th green with the chairperson, and I'm sitting there watching these amateurs hit up, and I didn't know much about it. I told her, I play better than he does. She said, yeah, but he paid a lot of money.
100%.
I said, okay, you win. And you see a lot of executives, Valspar executives, Sherwin-Williams executives, different people.
Oh, of course, man.
From all over.
And that's something that we talked about earlier in the podcast. Is like you bring everybody on the golf course. Of course, you got to pay to play. No matter where it is. If you want to play at an old municipal, or if you want to play at a private track, you want to play at Olmo, whatever it may be. Or as an amateur at Valspar. But yeah, it's you got to pay to play. But it is again the one sport that anybody can play.
Oh yeah,
you can just butt heads with everybody, or bump elbows, whatever it may be. Just a great shot to be like cheer each other on.
I like to go play, drink a beer, smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
And just have a good time.
Oh, 100%, sir.
Cuss at my golf club. But I never throw them. I never break them because they cost too much.
Oh, absolutely, right?
The verbal abuse.
Yeah, the verbal abuse, exactly. No, exactly. We still got some time. Did you want to hit the range or anything or warm up at all?
No, it never does me any good.
My man.
I saw my good shots on the range.
Go
Yes,
up there
sir.
and I can just swing away, because there's no pressure on the range.
Yeah.
But when you got the little narrow fairway to land in, it's all different.
100%. Yeah, so like you said before, we'll probably just you want to play your own ball. We can absolutely do that. If you want to do, or you want to play a game, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to having you out there. Enjoy the golf course with me.
Looking forward to that.
Remember, the one thing I do request.
Oh, we will.
You got to buy from the cart girl. That's the one thing you got to do. You got to buy from the cart girl.
That's twice you told me that. Your wife working the golf cart?
Negative goes right. No, I'm just trying to take care of my girls here at the golf course.
We will.
That's all it is. That's right. No, that's right. But Donny Harry, aka Caddy Daddy.
That's it.
Sir, brother, I really do appreciate your time. I really do appreciate you wanting to be on the podcast, having conversations. I'm so looking forward to getting you out here and playing up my track Tampa Palms.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to
too.
Valspar. I cannot wait to see you there, give you a big hug there at the thing. And we're going to have a good time.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a good time here. It's going to, it's a little hectic there when people are checking in because there'll be people checking you in. I won't be doing it because I'll be probably back and forth.
Of course.
They'll check you in there, and then, like I said, the downstairs where the players check in, they'll call up for 75 players, and I go right down the list.
Yes,
and
sir.
it's kind of hectic to start with.
Of course.
Monday's probably easier because it's shotgun start.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is getting everybody out to the hole that they're going to be playing on.
That's right.
But Wednesday's a little bit more hectic, a little more dividing it up into tee times and stuff like that. But we'll get it done.
Good shit.
And I apologize for anybody that doesn't work out for ahead of time, but it's out of my control.
Yeah, that's right. Just the biggest thing, folks, before we sign off on here is patience. Be patient. You are volunteering for this. And again, unfortunately, sometimes volunteers are not needed.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hate me. Just don't hate me.
Don't hate them, no. Because if you hate them, you ain't going to be here next year. Because you heard it earlier in the podcast. Like, if you're not picked this year, he's throwing you right at the top of the list for next year.
Now,
So
make sure you know that those are the people who are at the tournament.
Correct. That's what I mean. Correct.
And left standing.
That's correct. Yes. Yep.
But
exactly.
Still, the list goes out to everybody.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. Make sure
Next year.
Make sure that you reply to one person, not to all. And just be patient. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
And thank y'all all for participating in it.
That's right.
I really do. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah. Again, Donny, I greatly appreciate you, sir, for your time.
Go ahead.
Folks, thanks again for chiming in. Make sure you guys, again, like and subscribe, all that good jazz, follow. Be sure to watch this episode because there's a lot of information on here from Donny. And with that being said, this has been your friendly Nabash Cup Cutter. Don't be shy. Come say hi. That's it, brother.
You're friendly on a